Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the MU Stand. This is your preview for Manchester United versus West Ham. Fresh from lifting the EFL Cup, Manchester United seek to move one step closer to booking our place in another Wembley Cup final when we host West Ham at Old Trafford in the fifth round of the FA Cup on Wednesday. David Moyes, meanwhile, returns to a familiar territory as the former Red Devil boss bids to avoid a third successive elimination with the Hammers at this stage of the competition. But today in this show, we are going to cover the team news, the predicted starting lineup, the current form, head-to-head, and score prediction at the end. So be sure to stick around and get involved by letting us know who should be in the starting 11. Before we get started, you already know what to do. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel and smash a like if you have been enjoying these previews. We're gonna get to the team news quickly here. So Manchester United team news. So United will be without. We are going to be without Christian Eriksen, ankle injury. Donny van de Beek, obviously, he is going to be missed in this game. He's a long-term absentee. Antony Martial has been almost out for like a month now with the hip problem, and he is also a doubt on Wednesday's contest. Considering our busy fixture schedule, I think Ten Hag may look to rotate his starting lineup. We're gonna get into the team news and the starting 11. The likes of Tom Heaton and Jacques Butland are, of course, battling it out to be on the starting 11 for the FA Cup match. Harry Maguire, Victor Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka and Tyrell Malacia could all be recalled in defense. Let's just quickly cover West Ham team news before we move on to the starting 11. So West Ham, Zuma and Maxwell Cornate, who have returned to training following the spell out of with respective thigh and calf injuries. Moyes, like I said earlier, will be hoping to basically hope that these two players are back for the first team fold. Valdemir and Lucas Fabianski were forced off in the win over the Forest due to injuries, and the pair are unlikely to feature on Wednesday. The potential absence of Kolf would likely see Ben Johnson switch over to the right, maybe either Emerson or Cresswell recalled on the opposition of that side. Alfonso Areola is expected to start between the stick, regardless of Fabianski's availability, I think, for West Ham. Hammer strikers, Danny Ings is actually ineligible to play because he has already represented Aston Villa in this season's FA Cup. So either Antonio or Skamakas probably are set to hand a start up front. Are you going to use the same lineup within a couple of days? I don't think we could do that. I think these players needs to be rested. So for that reason, I think David De Gea should be rested, in my opinion, and Tom Heaton should be in goal. So Tom Heaton, I think, should be the one I think will be given the opportunity to start in this match. He could start. I think he played 45 minutes. We could definitely go with Dalot here. But Varane and Martinez, these two partnership has been very solid. But I think those two, they should be rested for this match. I really think that we should rest Martinez and Varane in this game. And clearly, who you think is going to come in? It's going to be Lindelof and it's going to be Harry Maguire. So, look, I really don't want to see... I don't want to see Harry Maguire. Most of the fans probably don't want to see Harry Maguire being selected in the starting role, but I think that is going to happen now. Okay, so the next position that I want to talk about is the Casemiro and Fred partnership. So I don't think he's gonna be selected. I mean, we still got 2 days, but I think it's time to rest Casemiro as well. We're gonna miss it big time. We definitely are. Gonna miss him big time if he gets injured or if something happens to him. So we have to make sure that we take care of Casemiro and Fred in this moment in time. So Sabitzer is going to be picked, I think, from the start. He will start this match. And alongside him, Guess who? Scott McTominay. So these two did not have a lot of games now, especially Scott McTominay hasn't played a lot of games. They are both available and they should be selected to rest Casemiro and Fred. Before I wrap up here, I forgot to mention about Luke Shaw. I thought Luke Shaw also needs to be rested, in my opinion. And Malacia should come in that position on the left-hand side. What do you guys think? I think he's another one that played a lot of games, Luke Shaw. He's been magnificent in the final. It was his assist for that first goal for for Casemiro to head that in. And so this is the back five. The front four, I think it might need a little bit of tweaking. You gotta keep Antony there. Antony missed a lot of games through injury, so I expect him to continue to play in this match. And he will be staying in that position. And Marcus Rashford, I think, needs to be rested. That is for sure. I don't think anybody could disagree with that. I think Marcus Rashford has played a lot of games. He's won us a lot of games. He scored a lot of goals. But in this match, I feel like we're going to need him at full force against Liverpool. So for that reason, I am going to bench him or rest him, if you want to call it that way. So Garnacho, I think, will be starting this match. If he can't start this, I don't know when Garnacho will be starting games. I want to experiment something here, and I probably figured this is not, I'm not quite sure, I'm 50-50 on this, but I definitely want to see this. Jadon Sancho as a number 10. Erik ten Hag has mentioned this 2-3 weeks ago. He mentioned this 2-3 weeks ago, and he said that Jadon Sancho can play on the left, he can play on the right, and he can also play as a number 10. So the reason why I'm putting Jadon Sancho as a number 10 is I want to give rest to Bruno. Weghorst played a lot of games, but guess what? If Martial is not 100%, there is a press conference going on, I think, tomorrow morning. Erik ten Hag, he's going to let us know if Martial is fit or not. If Martial is fit, definitely Martial will be starting this match. But if he's not, we're going to have to go with Weghorst and really play him as a striker. So far, we've been playing him as a number 10, which is we need to take a look at. So teams form. United have won 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5, and we only have one draw, and that draw is not actually costly because it's the first leg. So really, you could think of it as a win. So we're coming into this game pretty hot. West Ham, they won their last game against Nottingham Forest 4-0. Lost against Tottenham. I mean, that shit Tottenham. If they lose against Tottenham, we better be able to beat them. I mean, Tottenham is a shit team. And they've beaten West Ham. They drew against Chelsea. They drew against Newcastle. And they won against Derby County. So their form is not that great. David Moyes is probably under a lot of pressure. For this match. And he's going to be shaking when he meets Erik ten Hag. The past 4 games. So the past 4 games we played against West Ham has been a 1-goal difference. Isn't it odd? I'm sure you don't know that, or you didn't know that. Let me just give you an overview. This is the starting 11 I think should play against West Ham or will play against West Ham. Tom Heaton in goal. Malacia and Dalot are the fullbacks. The 2 defenders are Lindelof and Harry Maguire. In the middle of the park, we have Sabitzer and McTominay. The front 4 is Garnacho on the left, Antony on the right, Sancho just behind Weghorst as a number 10. So it's gonna be a great game. It is going to be a great game. My prediction for the Manchester United versus West Ham game is 2-0. I think Manchester United will win this game 2-0. Both teams head into Wednesday's encounter on a high following their victories last weekend. But the momentum is with Man United. We already know it's gonna be regarded as a firmly favored team because we've just won the Carabao Cup. Erik ten Hag could choose to rest a few of his regular starters, but I don't think that is going to be the problem. I don't think it's going to be a problem. The last 6 meetings between these 2 teams have been decided by just 1 goal, which I showed you guys earlier. This is going to be another tight affair. But I expect the Red Devils in front of our own crowd, Old Trafford, to book our place in the quarterfinals with an easy win. But that is it, people. That is it. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to join us for the watch along on Wednesday, and also let us know in the comment sections. You leave your predictions in the comment sections, and also let me know which lineup you think is gonna start this game. Do you agree with the lineup, with the starting 11 that I picked? Do let me know in the comment sections. But thanks again, all of you, for joining, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace.